I just made a long vlog and it wasn't recording, so that's good. I'll be clearer this time. So I rambled and rambled and rambled. I'm at Coquitlam Station and I have to get on the 701 to Maple Ridge, to Haney at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be a zoo. Anyway, this is the street professor. I've been out all night pumping the vote, telling everybody to vote, giving random history lessons and welcoming Americans to Vancouver, helping them find what they need. I used to be a guide during Expo 86, driving pedicab. I'm good at talking to people. I know the city. I know our history. So I've decided to be the street professor. Salutations to the nomadic professor. Because you guys and Ryan Hatfield, Rare Earths, hi buddy, come to BC. I got stuff to show you, okay? And the history guy from the States and some guys from the UK. I've seen there's Kings and Generals in Toronto. There's a lot of good informational blogs around. But there's no good informational blogs on BC, and I've seen Sam Sullivan's, and Sam, you know, yeah, I like what you're doing, but you're not doing it right, and the stuff you're saying, nah, but it's not good enough, right? So, you know, I'm glad that somebody's talking about BC history, but, you know, we have so much that's not talked about. Like, you know, we haven't had a friendly ally since the War of 1812, not at all. The whole history of British Columbia is written about it. You know, and people don't know it. Why? Because it's kept from them. Because Easy Asper destroyed all the archives, all the papers and news stations that Can West Global had acquired in 1993. So all the history of the Meech Lake Accord, the Solidarity Uprising, Oka, all of that was erased. And the CBC News World seized by the military at the height of the Oka crisis. So that's a whole vlog I got to do. It'd be more fun to do it at Oka, which I think should be a National Historic Site. You know, except I also think that it should be part of the sovereign Ghanaian, which I believe all the microstates that are the native nations should come back into legitimate existence as microstates. You know, the Gik-Sam-Tuatan Confederacy, you know, like the Halsikar and the Haida Nation, the Slatlam, the Blood, the Kainai, all of them, you know, that they all had confederacies and legitimate governments. Just because they didn't live in houses didn't mean they have laws. And one of the laws I spoke about on the train tonight to my new young friend, this wonderful young lady who's going to get in control, I hope becomes the younger incarnation of what I'm starting and learns everything from me and finds out more, right? Started talking about someone else, I distracted myself again. It's the thing, the old funny professor who's on the street. But I'm not a street, I don't live on the street, I just talking on the street. Oh dear, that's so hard now. Cause it was a good point. The amount of powers, lands. Oh shit. Okay, I'm losing it. I'm gonna start over. But this is the street professor, and there's things in the history of the province that people really need to know, right? And we can take it back. We just all have to vote. Everybody, every single person has to vote, right? So I'm doing this. I want you to listen to me. I know I'm going to keep the video short, and this is what now? 3 minutes. That's not too bad. So, what was I telling? Can't remember her name, and we talked. I know her well now, right? I was talking on the train. Oh, it had to do with electoral politics again, and who voted for what, you know. But I mean, oh, BC. You know, the things that have been done here. It's got to change, folks. Right? Your kids are at stake, okay? Their lives. So, vote for PR. I love you all, okay? And Rare Earth, come out here. The other guys, thank you for inspiring me. Joel, thank you for inspiring me. You know, that there's history here, not just worth knowing, but that I know. And I get shot, maybe shot at for talking about, maybe taken down, right? Maybe have to leave the place. I don't know. Right? But somebody has to tell the truth to pass it on. And the truth will never die. The truth will never die. Carpe futura, see the future. Right? Your time has come. You are the revolution. Make this happen, folks. All you young people, listen to me. Go vote. Get your families to vote. If you're new citizens, go vote. If you're on the street, go vote. You've been excluded from this vote. And I'm on with the Premier, actually, on the sequence that I didn't record. I challenged John Horgan about this. The street people, And this 39% of British Columbians that can't stand the system and so don't vote, or are so excluded from it that they don't even care about politics. They're pulling it in the garbage cans. Christmas to Christmas? Yeah, they're going to be eating at a soup kitchen. They need to vote. So there need to be real ballot boxes. There needs to be an extension and a realistic democracy in British Columbia that includes everybody. Everybody could have been included. People who turned 19, people who got their citizenships. There could have been an outreach program leading up to this instead of the head of BC Forest Products spending a vast amount of money spreading lies and fear and hatred on the eve of the referendum deadline for the budget, for the spending rules. So it's bullshit that they're trying to shut down, like they tried, oh that was it, they tried to shut down Joel McCarthy, you know, but this is press control. They don't want to use their power to limit debate. They want to, this is the people who want to limit debate. Those are the ones that want FPTP. They don't want democracy. They don't want fair opinion told. They don't want you expressing yourself freely. You hear me? That's who they are. They don't want you freedom of expression. Well, the FPTP crowd just argued against it. So you think about that while I sign off. Because it's coming to be the 7:01 time. I got to go and be near people. And they're going to be drunk and crazy. And it's Coquitlam Station at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anybody from the Lower Mainland can imagine what the 7:01 to Haney is going to be like. So I should have a story at the far end. So good night. This is the street professor signing off from beautiful Coquitlam Station, which really could use a fruit kiosk, you guys. The driver told me it's all recorded. So look, if you guys what I'm talking about, play it to your friends, eh? Like we can change this province by using the technology. They're using it to control us. By using that technology to control the system. By taking it back and owning this province again, all of us, okay? You young kids, they all vote. This is really important. If your friends don't vote, don't matter. Haul them down to Service BC and vote. Let's see some lineups. I want to see a tie to people by December 31st. I want this to go viral. Please help me. Not for my sake. I'm going to die someday. But I want you to have freedom for Christmas. Freedom for Christmas. That's my line for PR, folks, okay? Don't let the bandits get back into power. Vote for PR. It's very important. Good night from the street professor at wonderful, wonderful, scenic Coquitlam Station. Anyways, good night.